One,
Woo! 901. Thurman.
more. Got to
No,
do
stop.
it.
Please. Okay, Thurman. Thoughts on
Cover page first. You already
what
know.
I've been trying to discuss with people is like, how do they feel about the kind of like semi-cock teasing, but like not fully cock teasing? It's like a I don't know how to feel about it because like obviously like Oda was trying to make you think that the ship blew up and yada yada. And well, what do you think, Thurman?
Oh, but before we even get to that, I can't believe you skipped over the cover page.
Girth.
You
Girth.
skipped girth. I want to comment. I love that axe.
You love that ass?
The axe.
I know.
It's just I don't know what about the weapon. That's the first thing I noticed. Which is I love how Oda put in so much emphasis on her weapon. It was just so dope.
Now, you know what this is? A lot of people are thinking that this is a reference to an early Nami design. Like an early, you know how they like have concepts for what the characters will look like? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. God damn it, people, stop sending me shit. Okay, here, I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send this in our little Discord thing, and I'm gonna see if I can get David to live edit it up here. Because it's legitimately like, I think that what happened was Oda, you know, he had this original concept for Nami, and I'm sending it in our Discord group chat right now. I think he had this concept for Nami, and then he scrapped it, and he was like, I still gotta have a big, like a big busty woman wielding a battle axe in my series. I gotta fit it in there somewhere. You see that, Thurman?
Oh my, that's the first. No, it's actually dope.
Right. David, can you live edit that up, David? Perfect. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that there?
Is that what she looked like in Romance Dawn?
I don't think the Straw Hats were in Romance Dawn. I thought the Romance Dawn was about Goldie Roger.
No, it was about Luffy. Luffy was in Romance Dawn.
Oh, I've never read it.
It's an original. It was Oda's first official. I don't know about official, but it was something he was writing at.
It was like a pilot or something. But all I know is that every reviewer that I've watched has brought up this picture, and basically this is apparently like a pretty famous like early concept of Nami, and I'm assuming it's up. It's up, David. All right, thank you very much. So this is a early concept of Nami. I think like you can even look at that concept compared to like girth, and like she's even got like the stripe. Like look, legitimately, she's got the striped legging thing. She's got the similar like midriff shift, or not midriff. I don't know. Like the striped leg is the real big one. I dig it.
Yeah. And to think he was doing all of this while he was under the Ronin Kenshin author, or he was like a screenwriter. Not screenwriter. It was like something else, editor or something like that for Ronin Kenshin. But yeah.
Moving on. So we see that Mama has returned to her girthy self.
Girth. Haha. We need that soundtrack. David, get on.
Oh yeah. So obviously she's gasming over that cake currently.
Euorphic. I love that that word. Euorphic. I don't know.
It's euphoric. Goddamn, Thurman.
Euphoric, whatever. The cake was blissful.
So,
yes. This is great. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just. You know.
But anyway, damn it. Okay, David, pause real quick. Sorry about that. I was getting 700 messages. Moving on. So
I have to say that I kind of like how this was done. I didn't know what was going on, but I kind of like how Oda did this. I'm not mad at all.
I would have been mad if it wasn't for the end of the chapter, because like I think that you and I can both agree that there has to be consequences. Like there has to be some consequences are how you make, you know, the world feel threatening. And you know, it's been established over and over and over again that the most dangerous part of the One Piece world is a Yonko territory. So if they get out of it without consequences, it's bullshit. and I don't count Pedro and Pound if they're fucking even dead as consequences. They're people that were just introduced for this arc. You know what I mean? So like I was hoping. So if it wasn't for the fact that at the end of this chapter it seems like Jinbei is gonna fucking die, like the death flags are high as fuck for Jinbei right now.
See, but the thing is, though, I thought the consequences was the sun's, like the sun pirate ship sinking. Like you have to remember, this is
well, because it was built by Fisher Tiger. Do you remember who that is? I know you're fucking horrible with One Piece history.
No, it's just I don't remember because I have like a bunch of manga in my brain right now.
Yeah, almost like you read too much manga. David, are we muted on your end? Okay, I'm hearing myself echoing through your mic right now. Anyway, it's almost like when you have so much manga, it's like you're not even reading any manga. You've literally overridden it in your brain. Either way, Fisher Tiger was the dude that climbed the red line and freed all the slaves. He was the one that freed Hancock from her slavery, as well as all the Sun Pirates.
I remember him.
Remember the mark that the Sun Pirates have is a sun because they burnt over the slavery mark, the Celestial Dragon mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is. But yeah, so I mean, so it is definitely some consequences because Fisher Tiger. Apparently, that's a ship that Fisher Tiger built himself, and that seems to be like the way that Oda made it like still a big deal. I do question what the point of switching the ships was anyway, because what did that gain them? Like an extra second? Like they could have just pulled down the other. I don't know.
No, I mean, yeah, I think it made a big difference because that you have to realize that ship would have been Gonzo.
Not if Watasume pulled down the Sun Pirate, or I mean, pulled down the Sunny anyway.
No, but I'm saying that they switched it because to make it seem like.
Yes, but they were it worked for like 5 seconds. They were like, "Hey, that isn't the Straw Hat ship," and then like nothing changed, nothing.
See, you gotta think outside the box here.
No.
With you, scientist freak. Think outside the box.
Okay, are you gonna back up to that claim, or are you just gonna say think outside the box?
I was, but I had it in my brain, but it just left. I don't know what happened.
Damn it, Thurman.
It went on.
The worst video I've ever made.
It went on vacation. The roast was happening, but anyway. So yeah. So see, I can't be mad because I kind of like it. It makes sense. Although like Watasume putting it in his mouth is kind of like. I was kind of like at first, but then I was like, okay, I can take that.
I don't mind it. It's not horrible. I mean, it's okay. I think that it'll be a lot better if Jinbei dies, then it's totally.
If Jinbei dies, Oda's getting a lot of hate mail to wherever he is.
He should be used to it. Also, really, I don't think Jinbei is that popular.
Jinbei is the GOAT.
No. Jinbei is like an interesting character, but like he's not like I don't know how to word this. Jinbei's like a good character, but he's not like he does not stand out to me at all. He's in fact like if I were to like look at every Shishibukai, probably the most boring one. What? Oh yeah. Name me a Shishibukai that's more interesting than Jinbei.
King of Lightning. If you're watching this, roast this man.
Yeah, but King of Lightning doesn't like Chopper, so fuck him.
Use your black logic and roast this man.
I love King of Lightning, but fuck that man for his Chopper hate. Okay, sorry.
Well, fuck you for your Jinbei hate.
I'm not hating. I just think he's like. Here's the difference. I'm sitting here like, I'm not crazy into Jinbei. Every time Chopper does something, he's like, "Fuck it, I wish Chopper would die." Chopper would die. He's got actual hate for Chopper. But yeah, no, I just don't think Jinbei is like crazy exciting, and I think he'd be a perfect character to die, to where it would mean something since he's been established since Impel Down, but it wouldn't be like a huge detriment to the story. So I think that would be a perfect death character.
Viewers, keep in mind that in the back of Red's head, he's saying Jinbei would be perfect. But you know why he's saying Jinbei dying would be perfect? Because this will give oh, it'll be perfect excuse to replace Jinbei with Carrot.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't let him fool you. All he's thinking about is when Jinbei dies, they can replace him with Carrot. That's all he's thinking about.
Sweet furry hentai.
That's all he's thinking about. This bastard.
I do like Carrot though. I think that'd be a bit, fuck yeah, Carrot. Like think about like the dynamics of the crew, right? Like Jinbei would like throw off the whole monster trio thing too, and he's too powerful. Like it makes way more sense for Carrot to join anyway.
But Carrot is just as powerful.
No, whoa! You Carrot's just as powerful as Jinbei?
Not just as powerful, but
no. Carrot would be like the mid tier. Like she would be like Frankie Brooke level, you know, in the crew. That's how I see it. She's powerful.
Didn't you wank Carrot to Zoro's level?
No, dude. Zoro fucking listen. Zoro got caught because I always bring this up because I love Carrot. Zoro got caught up because she was able to jump in midair. So like yes, she startled Zoro, but like I don't think that like if you're telling me like Zoro gets serious, he's fucking like he's cooking bunny tonight. I'm just saying, Zoro gets serious.
He's having rabbit stew.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I think like if I were to rank like power, it'd be like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and then like you'd probably have like Frankie, and then somewhere in the middle between like Frankie and like Robin would be Carrot.
Oh.
Well, okay, and you're here. Full on fight, full power. Both of them at like max trying to kill each other. Frankie versus Carrot. Who wins?
I don't know.
Either way, because I mean, full moon mode is a whole different story. Like that shit, like full moon mode, it gets nuts. But like normal Carrot, no. Frankie.
full moon mode is waifu status because age increasing.
But yeah, so Watasume, you know, throats the ship, and you know that shit happens. Let's see here. Now, okay, can we talk about Oven? This man's more and more impressive by the fucking chapter.
This man, Oven, he cooks you like an oven.
Fuck. Is that your attempt at a rap?
No.
Stick to your day job.
Hey, my mixtape coming out about One Piece. Buy it.
One Piece related shitty One Piece related raps.
Support our Patreon for our first ever One.
We don't have a goddamn Patreon. Not until we deserve one.
Don't worry. Once this One Piece mixtape comes out, we will deserve one.
Can we please actually make a One Piece mixtape? We should do that. We should totally try that. I wonder if Jessa's good at singing. Jessa can do guitar. We know that. We'll think about it.
We'll have Chris do the beats.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, anyway. You got me all distracted thinking about that. Anyway, no, but like for real though, Oven, like, do you remember how big Watasume is? He's like as big as like a 400-meter tall building.
Yeah.
So like, look at those like heat, like fucking tendrils that come out are like huge.
Oh man, just imagine. You can tell how hot that water is.
Oh, and I like how it's talking about like it's because what this reminds me of is have you ever seen the like where you see like an underwater volcano, like an underwater, and like you see the heat kind of like it does that effect where it like goes up in like a line of heat in through the water, you know?
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
I've seen videos of sea volcanoes. Those things are fucking dangerous.
Also, I love the little panel where you know, Luffy's like, "Where the fuck are we?" Oh, we're in his mouth. You notice in the background, Carrot, the waifu she is like shaking off like a fucking, you know, like a wet dog would.
Yeah, that's a funny gag. Although you can't really see it very well because you don't know what the fuck she's doing, but you can.
I can tell that she's shaking off.
Well, some people can't, because some people are you know can't just very
read, man. Anyway,
read.
You can. But yeah. So Watasume, getting fucked in this like entire arc. I think he's been burned and like had that like passed out face like 3 times now in the like past 5 minutes.
He's what Asume is doing is basically what Harujen was doing back in the Sabio acapella arc when he was trying to
Harujen wasn't the giant in Saboti. It was the other one.
What fishman was it? I got my names mixed up.
What are you looking for?
The fishman who has like not six torch style. It was like he fought Zoro back in.
No, Harujen is the name of the giant from Dressrosa. I do not remember. But yeah, you're thinking about the octopus fishman, right?
Yeah, like it was like, you know how back in the Sabado acapella he was kind of like trying to make amends because
he wasn't in Sabado. The
yes,
octopus was in Fishman Island.
No, Red, you're see now who can't remember. Remember?
You're thinking of Hachi.
Yeah, there you go, Hachi.
No, I thought you were talking about the fucking that was always drunk in Fishman Island.
Oh no, not him, no.
Okay, no, that's who yeah.
Remember when Hachi was like trying to make amends?
First of all, only in one can you fucking get mixed up. Like, which octopus man are you talking about?
Because remember he was trying to make amends because he was being in what's his name's crew, and then he got shot and all this stuff. Spoilers, got shot and all that other stuff.
Spoilers if you're watching this chapter review, that's way past that part.
10 years past.
We have a nice little scene where he's apologizing for what he did in Fishman Island.
Yeah, that's reminding me of Hachi, of what Hachi did.
That was a cool little callback there. Oven fucking went all heat vision again. He's got goddamn heat. Can't get over that.
Umibozu. I don't know why. I tried to remember who Umibozu was. Like.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's saying there either. Actually.
Like I was like, is that the name of Fishman? Is that like a nickname for Watasume? Like I was trying to figure out like what the fuck.
I just assumed it was a fucking. You know what? I'm just gonna Google it right now. Umibozu. Okay, Umibozu. What the fuck? Oh, okay. It's a spirit from Japanese folklore. So let's see what it is in One Piece. One Piece. Oh, yep. Okay, yeah, that is a nickname for Watasume.
Oh, okay.
Because Watasume, I know Watasume. Because remember, that makes sense actually. Because remember, the fishermen pirates were part of Big Mom's alliance, so they would know them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, Watasume is like in Japanese folklore, it's like a god of the sea, so it would be well known.
So that's an actual like
Yeah. Umibozu is like, because I looked it up. Japanese folklore, and Watasume, you can look that name up as well. It's also a fucking god. Like a lot of the characters Oda names are from like Japanese.
Wow, that's interesting. So so remember the shark lady?
Dude, right Praline, best shark waifu.
Well, she was married to the one with the trident, right?
She's married to Aladdin. Bottom. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so his name.
Hashtag somehow that's fucking Big Mom's offspring.
Oh yeah, she is, isn't she?
Yeah, dude. Remember that? Like that's that. Yeah, she's one of Big Mom's daughters, and so goddamn attractive. I don't know. I found it out. Apparently, I have a thing for shark girls. Found it. I found my kink, Thurman. Congratulate me.
Oh lord.
No, like Praline. Ever since she was first introduced, like everyone loves Praline. Look at her. She's so fucking so precious.
I think I'm scared of going on the One Piece Reddit.
Oh god. And David just messaged me tooth porn. No. But anyway, I kind of like this too. It shows how willing they are, because like they've basically resigned themselves to death. They're okay with dying if it means Jinbei gets out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's almost like it's really touching how like okay they are with death, because like they're like, you know, we're gonna be his shield and we're gonna die, and then this guy's like, oh, someone's gotta live to tell the story, you know. They're so casual about it. That kind of, you know.
Yeah. I'm not upset about it, but I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get to see more of the Sun Pirates this arc because these guys, I would love to see like, because Red aside, like I loved Jinbei when he was first introduced back in
Eh,
uh Thriller Bark, not Thriller Bark.
what
What's
the
that shit
fuck?
called? What's that shit called?
Impel down, dude.
Go down. Like I loved him instantly. I thought he was his fighting style was good. Like Fishman karate. Like the Fishmen are just fucking
No,
dope.
I like Fishman. I just think that Jinbei has a boring personality.
And I would love to see like the Sun Pirates doing something because I don't know how strong the Sun Pirates are because we can't
Well,
really.
in the end of this fucking arc, we saw that, or not the arc. In the end of this chapter, we saw that when they band together, they're just making like fucking, they're doing like Whitebeard level fucking like current changes.
Well, yeah, but I mean that you can't really compare
That's
them to
his
Yonko's
fuck.
crew. But you can't compare them to a Yonko's crew though. Like we need to compare them with someone like
Well, of
you
course
know.
not. Were you thinking they were going to be as strong as a Yonko's crew?
Well, no, I was thinking that it'd be at least like because you know how like one of the worst generation was able to at least beat one of Big Mom's like
Uro's
low.
beat Snack, yeah, one of her lower commanders, yeah.
Like I was thinking like something like that, like they at least be like strong enough to at least beat like one low tier. But
Probably. Well, because again, like you got to remember, this is not. This is something. This is a quote directly from King of Lightning, and I do love that man. Fight his chopper hate. But this is what I'm gonna say, okay? And you got to think about this. One Piece is not Dragon Ball Z. Fights are not like a one-on-one. Who has the greater power level? Who has the greater D type? Like fight. It's strategic based. So Fishmen, it's not like they get on land and they fight you one-on-one. Fishmen predominantly like to fight in the water because that's where they have the strategic advantage. So what they're doing right now is how fishmen fight because it's not what you want, like a one-on-one, like ha ha ha. But like they prefer to fight in the water. So what they're doing right now is their fighting prowess.
oh yeah, I know that. Well, but it was just well.
What do you see what I'm saying?
I just wanted to see them. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just want to see them more. I just want to see more of them. That's the only thing. I just want to see more of
I'm
them.
sure you will, man. Like there's probably a bunch of I think I wouldn't be surprised if they survive. I'm sure they're gonna join the fucking Straw Hat Alliance.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that. The self-proclaimed Straw Hat Grand Fleet.
No, I don't think it's self-proclaimed. They did the sake cup shit and everything. So,
No,
David, stop sending shit. You're gonna make it vibrate on the videos end.
Luffy literally stated that he's not believing that shit. He says, if you need me, I'll come help you. If I need you, you'll come help me. That's the thing. But so it's still self-proclaimed. It's still not technically official, yeah, because Luffy never acknowledged it.
Okay, fair enough, David. That's pretty fucking funny. Anyway, it's the Kawaii Fang, Noble of Lost Paws, the YouTuber Lost Paws. You remember him, Thurman? You ever watch him?
I don't believe so.
Chris always talks about him. He that little Kawaii Fang when there's a little fang hanging out of like a little character's mouth, like Hiyori from Bleach. Yeah, that's the Kawaii Fang.
Kawaii Fang.
Kawaii Fang. But yeah, that is.
Did you hear what I said though?
And like, didn't you fucking share a meme with fucking I don't remember the names at all in My Hero Academia, but the yandere chick from My Hero Academia, where didn't you share a meme where it was like suck the blood out of my boner or some shit? You did. I remember you did.
He did.
Remember.
You fucking know. David, unmute and fucking back me up on this.
I don't remember. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't remember.
David, you're here. Unmute the mic.
Yes, he did. I can confirm.
Maybe I did.
It was around the time when it was like real early in on this like channel shit that we. It was like when we first started meeting. I remember because I think that it was around the time where it was around when My Hero Academia was like just barely entering the Chisaki arc, and before that it was the part where like she left that like training ground thing and she was pretending to be that one person and she got a vial of Deku's blood and she made that face.
Oh, that one. Okay.
And you were fucking like fangasming about her and like honestly being attracted to her and shit. Remember? you had a blood sucking thing.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that.
going back to the chapter. But yeah, so they're chill with killing themselves. And Watasume also fucking. You want to talk about how physically strong the fishermen are? Notice that they physically pull down Watasume, his whole body. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? Yeah.
Yeah, because this man was on fire.
This man is on fire.
This man was twisted.
Okay, so fucking again, they tell them to run. You think shit's going down. They're finally gonna fucking get out of here. And then okay, also, did you notice the clash between Oven and Aladdin? That was pretty sexy.
So it's honestly I'm kind of impressed how the way Oda did this, because he keeps teasing us with a good time with this Jinbei shit, and he's just like,
dude, the amount of times we've gotten the, hey Jinbei, you gonna join? Maybe later. Fuck Jinbei. Dude, like, fucking stop doing cocaine for a second.
Who's
like,
doing
cocaine? You're acting like Donald Trump in the fucking second like debate. Remember how he was like real sniffly, and that was like the meme for a while.
Oh, so you keep sniffling?
Well, yeah, Donald Trump in one of the debates back in 2016 was like really fucking sniffly, like every fucking sentence. So like, go blow your nose or something, dude.
I sniffle. Don't judge me, you fool.
Anyway, but yeah, so this conversation though between Luffy and Jinbei, honestly, best part of the chapter for me.
Oh yeah, I was considering. So before I get to that part, so do we officially have what he's going to be part of the crew of the rear guard? I'm assuming that's actual real position.
No, that's not. They just literally meant like guard the rear of our ship while we run away.
I think it's more to that, but
what? No, he's the helmsman. Remember, that was already. Helmsman's the opposite of the rear guard.
Well, he can be both.
Damn it, Thurman. He's staying behind. That's not what he. Oh, I can't do it.
Well, Thurman, I broke. He just red is broken.
He literally just meant. You know what? I'm on the different translation than you, so let's see what they say over here anyway. What page is that on where they say that, Thurman?
Page 13.
Is it can you describe the panels to me, because I think that on your app it's different for me.
I can't leave them behind.
I can't just turn my back on my men. Okay, I got it. Well, they're here to give this ship a chance to escape, despite how far we've come. If that flagship and let me see. Is it the lower left?
Yeah.
Yeah. It literally on Manga Stream, which is, by the way, the translation you used until you got that fucking app. So don't act like you're all of a sudden have the fucking superior translation.
But Manga Rock does go from Manga Stream, though.
What?
Manga Rock does go from Manga Stream.
No. It actually goes from the first translation available, which is Jaimimi's box. I have Manga Stream because and on Manga Stream's website it says, "Let me see this final stage of your escape to completion."
Oh my.
Yeah. So no, that's not his goddamn position. He was literally just saying, "I'm going to stay behind and protect your ship." So you're way. It's funny how you overanalyze the things that shouldn't be analyzed, and you underanalyze the things that should be.
So you're upset because I used the wrong translation? Oh my.
No, I just think that you come up with things that I couldn't even fathom how you came up with. It's like, really? That's like, we already saw, like, Oda fucking hammered it in our assholes how fucking good he was at being a helmsman. Like, that was the only reason they were getting away from Big Mom that whole, because he was fucking master helmsman. So you think that they're going to be like, all right, Jinbei, your official title is to be as far away from the helm as physically possible. No. Stupid.
Plot twist.
And obviously if Carrot joins, she's going to be the fucking, I don't know what the word for it is, but like the one that sits at the top of the ship and like looks for land and shit.
Mm-hmm. Land ho!
Oh, because anytime they need her to check, she can jump up there. But yeah, so either way, I can't just turn. So once I saw this big, I can't just turn my back on my men panel. It was like death flags, a raisin. Your thoughts on the death flags? How do you feel about the death flags? You think death is coming?
If death does come, I'm going to be very, very upset because.
But in a good way, because finally motherfuckers dying.
No, we already have a death. Pedro's dead.
Oh my god! So you're okay with a character that was introduced specifically for this arc dying?
Yes.
So it's a Yonko, dude. It's the most dangerous, one of the top 4 in the verse. If they come in and motherfuckers don't die.
I'm being a biased fanboy right now. I would be very upset if Jinbei dies. I don't give a fuck.
I will laugh in your face if Jinbei dies.
It would be equivalent if Zoro died. I would be very upset. It'd be good, but I'd be very upset.
I would fly down to Vegas and point and laugh like Nelson from fucking Simpsons.
I will be very, very upset if Jinbei dies. I will go on strike if Jinbei dies.
Is his name Nelson? Bully? I don't remember.
Oda, I am going on strike.
You're gonna go on One Piece strike?
One Piece strike.
Well, what the fuck? Who am I gonna discuss it with?
I'm going on One Piece strike if Jinbei dies. I will literally switch over to Kodansha forever and just say 7 Deadly Sins is better than One Piece.
What? Are you kidding me? No, you gotta be kidding.
I will say Meteorosis is better than Luffy all day.
Well, yeah, I mean he probably is. Fucking Luffy's not that good of a main character. Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
But
I was like,
I will be upset if Jinbei dies.
Deaths are so good for a series. Like you have to feel the danger when they're going to a Yonko's territory, man.
Okay, Red, you have to look at this from 2 perspectives. Okay.
Oh yeah, please tell me.
The realistic perspective and the biased fanboy, whiny baby perspective. See, realistic perspective, I'm like, yeah. On one hand, I'm like, yeah, you're right. It makes sense. It will be a good death, blah blah blah. But the part of me who likes Jinbei is like, no, Jinbei better stay fucking alive. Jinbei better not die. Yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
I'm towards that side because I fucking love Jinbei. We haven't seen much of Jinbei. I want to see Jinbei fucking fight someone from Yonko's. I want to see Jinbei put into that Straw Hat Crew fights a specific villain in an arc thing. I want to see that.
Well, so no, I feel what you're saying there. My thing is, I think that if he dies, he should go out in a blaze of glory. And what I'm thinking, Big Mom is currently boating, as we see in this chapter. She's like on a fucking candy speedboat slug. It's literally a speedboat. Like you could add the fucking noises. But she's speedboating over there right now, and I'm thinking like, here's the visual I have in my head. Okay, Jinbei, fucking facing off face to face with Big Mom, and that's his fucking go down moment. Like he's not gonna fucking, obviously it's Big Mom, but like, can you imagine he's just face to face with Big Mom, refuses to back down, and that's how he dies? That'd be one of the most honorable deaths in the fucking series. Yonko.
Yeah, I think I'd cry man tears.
Oh my! Would you actually let liquid escape your eyes for once?
Meh. I'm a soulless bastard, so I don't know.
No, remember you told me that like your middle school friends tried to make you fucking like be stereotypically manly and emotionless, and you hated that shit. Remember?
Yeah.
Break free.
But now I'm not being forced to be a soulless, manless bastard.
Break free. Anyway, well, because here's the thing. That's how I feel. So in One Piece, that's one of my only flaws that I have with One Piece is the lack of character deaths. Because when you do that as an author, you make me do what I do now, which is want a character death. I have never once had to be like, oh god, I hope this character dies in Hunter x Hunter. Because in Hunter x Hunter, I'm able to be like, fuck, I don't want them to die, because they actually will. But in this series, they die so fucking infrequently, so fucking rarely does anyone die in this series that I literally, it turns me against the good guys. I find myself rooting for the villains because of how little death there is. That's not a good thing in a series.
I thought you were gonna pull I like Bleach and Naruto because they have deaths in them.
No, Bleach. I can think of like, let's see, Gin. I can think of like 5 major deaths in Bleach, and then Naruto. There's like Scrubs die, and that's about it. Like they're no better. It's really only, I think Hunter x Hunter has a good amount of deaths. I'm trying to think. I know I'm assuming Berserk has a fuckload of deaths. I haven't read it.
Yep. Too many deaths if you ask me.
Oh, boo the fuck who?
But it's a CD, so I don't mind deaths, to be honest. Character.
I think a good example is Promised Neverland. Ray should have burned to death.
Are you still upset about that?
David, unmute and get on here. Fucking, we're crossing over our discussions right now. Promised Neverland discussion.
Wait. You're still butthurt about Ray? Yeah, we all are.
I was just saying, no, David, you agree with me.
So
yeah. We all are. Like, it was one of the... If they would have went through with that, that would have been one of the most shocking moments in modern manga.
If that actually happened, that would have cemented Promised Neverland in like one of the most the most amazing manga of all time. Like just that one moment could have cemented it.
It's funny how you claim Promised Neverland is like in like your top 3, yet
I did not say that.
For the past like 2 months, you've been complaining about the last like couple.
Hey, Thurman, have you ever read a series that you're totally happy with, and then all of a sudden, like it just takes a turn that you don't like? So so I've liked it. I've had no problem with this series up until chapter, I think it was like 73-ish, and then from 73 to now, I've not liked it. That's what happened. It's just the specific turn it's taken. Now, I've had like I said, because even when Ray didn't die, I was disappointed, but I wasn't like fully like, okay, it didn't take me out of it. But I think that should have happened first. But yeah, we won't go into Promised Neverland too much. I'm just saying that like that's the thing. When an author doesn't kill people, it makes you root for the villain. Why do you think when you watch a King of Lightning review, why do you think that we're fucking so like, yeah, Oven, yeah, Big Mom, yeah, because we want to see the fucking heroes go through some struggle. So the fact that this series kills people so little amount of time does it kill like the good guys, it makes us like literally like, come on, Katakuri, we were rooting for Katakuri. Why would we be rooting for Katakuri and not the main character, unless maybe because there's never any fucking consequences? Like, there hasn't been any good consequences for the main characters since fucking Marineford.
It's because Oda's damn good at making villains, and you want them to win because
the villain should be more loved than the hero. That's a little.
No, what? Are you kidding me? There's so many series where the villain is more loved than the hero.
Yeah, but it seems a little like, I don't think that's what an author ever goes for.
I mean, obviously, but that's not the point.
What's up, David?
It just tells poor writing when you care more about the villain than you do the hero. With no consequences for...
Let me reword that. Let me reword what David... Not necessarily that. I think it tells poor writing when you're rooting for the villain consistently. Because then it's different if you're rooting for the villain because they're, they have a great cause and they're one of those villains that actually, like, you identify with their cause. Maybe like a light Yagami versus L situation, But what I'm talking about is when you root for pretty much everyone, regardless of who they are. When you're able to root for Kainu, when he's like a fucking child murdering bastard, you know what I mean? Like, that's people root for those characters because they so goddamn desperately want to see the good guys have some form of consequence.
Don't worry, when Usopp dies, will be all the consequences we need.
Bro, I'm down. Usopp's my favorite character, and I would stand up and applaud him.
Right, because there's no consequences whatsoever in the series anymore. It's just...
I mean, it's just... Like, what it will be to me always is that, like the fantastic world building makes up for it, because what this series does do, even when it doesn't have consequences, what it always gives me is the most fantastic, like, sense of adventure. I do love that.
And the most badass lines, like this one. I am your captain now.
Yeah, I'm hoping you've read it, David, because I can hear my own echo. Very cool.
So just the last couple of wrapping up here. I just love how when Luffy starts to get into his captain mode, it's just
fucking I am your captain. Mm-hmm.
So great. It's just like, I am your captain now. He's like, we'll escape, but we'll wait for you at Wano. The Wano hype is just big. Oh my god!
Okay.
I seriously.
I want to talk about this panel. Okay. So Luffy has a towel around him to dry off. what Oda did here is he made him look like the Pirate King, because it looks like a fucking cloak. It looks like a jacket, like that, like Goldie Roger jacket,
Yeah, I was
Doesn't
gonna
it?
actually I was gonna fucking screenshot that shit and then crop it. That shit is so good.
I'll make you a fucking PNG of it if you want.
Yes, please.
So like, but no, for real though, like that, I know what the fuck Oda was doing there. Oda more and more is making Luffy, because like, listen, I've said time and time again, I don't think Luffy's an amazing main character, but he's not a horrible main character either. I think he's a relatively good main character. He's right down the middle for me. And these are the moments where it shows that Luffy does have character development. This is like showing Luffy is really, really like, he's becoming more and more captain-like. And I love that, like, just the way that he drew this with the fucking jacket-looking thing in the back, the way he's saying this, the way he's taking charge, so fucking captain-like of him. And he really just commands respect and authority here, and I think it's amazing.
Even if you die, don't die. It's just man, that's great. That is what I like to see in One Piece. That is the reason why I stay. This is the reason why we read One Piece right here, for this man, for this moment.
No, it's not for this man. It's for
this
all
man.
of the characters, bruh.
For all. Hashtag Zoro's better than Sanji.
Do you actually think that? Do you actually think that?
Yes, I do.
See, another thing that I would love to debate King of Lightning about. He's a all Sanji over Zoro guy. He talks about it all the time.
Yeah, because Zoro's just that guy.
Is it just because he holds swords? If I were to rip his swords out, would you like him still?
See, I don't even like swords as a weapon. I think swords are very overrated. Swords and guns are the most overrated weapons in fiction, and I actually hate them. They're like a Deus Ex Machina in any series. But even then, Zoro's still a badass. Although his backstory is kind of meh.
What? I love his backstory. What the fuck's wrong with you? Fuck you.
So, final panel.
Big Mom. Hold on. No, we can't get past Big Mom. Fucking literally, it's a speedboat. I can't get over it. It's so fucking funny. Look at her. Bro. Oh, yeah. Also, Babe fucking stole one of their ships. That's funny.
Oh, they did, didn't he? Wait. Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's a Tarte ship. Remember, their ship was destroyed.
Oh, yeah. So
once again, Thurman not noticing half the details in a plot.
It makes sense why Big Mom isn't chasing them.
Okay. Yeah, because so there's that. And I just love. Now it's cool too that she's even saying it right there. I'm gonna steal his soul and turn him into a powerful homie.
Even she's recognizing how goat Luffy is.
Yeah, I mean he is, dude.
Be goat.
Now, so here's the last thing. We'll quickly talk about the whole. I like that Aladdin is actually pissed at Jimmy for this. I like that Aladdin's like, "Fuck you, dude. You couldn't trust us to do this. Like the whole point was for you to fucking run away, you know." But we got to talk about Mr. Big News Morgan. Big fucking news. Look at him. Look at this man. That I love this declaration here. It's like I'm reading from my translation here, but very soon, from among the group known as the Worst Generation, a pirate king will be born. And I like how he says very soon too. Like I mean, oh, and he's been reporting the news for a while. He's fucking putting his bets in there. Oh, type.
So, and one of the things I like about this too is he didn't just say Luffy. Okay, he's acknowledging everyone from the Worst Generation. And I love that.
Uroge for next pirate king.
Because this proves that fucking Kid, Law, Baby Bonnie, Beige.
Wait, what? Oh, Bonnie. I'm sorry, I misheard what you said. Keep going. Beige, fucking A. I can't imagine it. Remember, technically Zoro is part of the Worst Generation too.
Yes,
Pirate King Zoro. Like, oh, I want to do like a comic now. If I could draw, I love this idea of like they get to fucking Raftel and then Zoro picks up the One Piece before Luffy does, and then by technicalities, Pirate King, and then Luffy's just really like fucking salty at him for the rest of their lives. Like, technically, I'm the Pirate King.
It's just like it just doesn't, because I love Luffy. Luffy's my bro, but it just shows that any one of the it's like the new generation is coming. Like any one of the worst generation, because you have to remember that. See, unlike everyone else, I actually like everyone in the worst generation.
Me too, dude. There's not one that I don't like.
Like Beige.
Also, Hawkins is my fucking dude. I am so excited for Hawkins.
Like Scratchman of Pooh.
Fuck yeah.
Who I think there's wasn't, I don't know, I don't think Blackbeard's part of it. I don't know if I was saying or
I don't remember, but I still my theory is still that Blackbeard is gonna be the main fucking contender. Oh, against sorry, I had a hiccup there.
Does he still count? Does he still, like, I don't remember. I probably look back, but if
let me Google it. Let me see if he's actually a part of the.
Yeah. So let's just say, for argument's sake, if he was, would he still?
I'll check right now.
Would he still be a part of that, even though he's a Yonko?
Well, yeah, because all the worst generation is referring to is pirates that came up around that year. That particular year, because remember they had noticed that during that particular year there was an extra amount of really big name pirates that were all fucking causing a bunch of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Blackbeard is a part of it.
The worst generation.
Yeah, look here. I mean, it's right up on the wiki. Like the first thing that came up. Here, I'll send it to you I'll send it in our little group chat here. You don't gotta edit this one up, David. Here, it's gonna be in the group chat under the King.
Yeah, man. I like every single one. I like every single, when they all met at the Sucker Acapella. Like, there's not a single one I did not like. All of them were just interesting characters.
Is one of the arcs. I love this. I love that arc so much. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That's one of the turning points, I feel like. But yeah, here, check it out. Check it out.
They were all interesting characters, all interesting devil fruit abilities. It's just so I like how he's saying each one has a chance to become the Pirate King. Well, I mean, most of them are either in a tough spot or lost their crew, but I mean, they still have a chance to come back.
Oh yeah, and because Oda did say that he introduced the worst generation to be Luffy's competitors in the new world. Essentially, that's the point of them.
Because if I recall correctly, Bonnie lost her crew to Blackbeard. Blackbeard's
some shit now. Bonnie and Akainu, which I'll be interested to see. Because remember, Akainu came up with Tabani, but somehow she's still alive. So either somehow Akainu let her go, or there's some connection she has with one. It's weird.
And then we know what Beige is doing. Law, we know where Law is. I don't know where Hawkins and what's his name are fucking.
Hawkins, Kid, and Apu are all with Kaido.
Kaido. And that'll be interesting to see when they actually,
We're definitely going to see Scratchman, Apu, Hawkins, and Kid in the Wano.
I want to see all three of them, bro. Scratchman, Apu, his abilities, man. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Honestly, Hawkins is my favorite supernova.
Honestly, obviously, I'm gonna be a basic bitch here and say my top three.
Hawkins, I swear to God.
My top three supernovas are Luffy, Zoro, and Law, hands down.
You fucking bitch.
Yep, basic bitch. And top 5 is Kid and Bonnie.
Bro.
Although we. Oh no, I'm sorry. Kid and Blackbeard.
Well, Blackbeard's the fucking. Oh, I love Blackbeard. I love him so much. No. Okay, we got, and just before this ends, and this is part of the topic because they mentioned the worst generation. They haven't mentioned the worst generation as a whole. I gotta defend the glory that is Hawkins, Basil Hawkins. Okay, this man. I don't know if you remember this. This man was fucking face to face with Kizaru. Kizaru was just in front of him, like, "Hey, what's up, dude? You see Straw Hat?" And Hawkins is just fucking ignoring him with his cards, like chance of survival, this, chance of defeat this. And then he's just like, he looks up and he's like, no, my cards don't say I'm gonna die today, so I'm gonna sit here. Like he's got so much like the trust he has in his own card readings is so absolute that he didn't even bother running away from Kizaru. And he didn't die. We saw that. He didn't die because something distracted. So he was able to with 100% seemingly accuracy be like, nope, says I'm not gonna die, so you can fuck right off, Kizaru.
I mean, I Basil Hawkins. I mean, he is a good guy. He's a good character. I'm not even gonna deny that.
The cards shit and the voodoo doll shit, that's epic. Dude, I love his design. I love his attitude. He's so cool. Like, I bet you, I was talking about this to Rebecca a couple days ago. I think that, because remember, right now Hawkins is most likely working with Kaido, but looking for any opportunity to escape. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I think that once the rest of the Straw Hats land on Wano, there's going to be a scene. I'm fucking calling this right now, okay? So if this happens, I get a fucking cookie or something. They're going to land on Wano, and there's going to be a fucking scene with Hawkins in a room or something. I bet you every morning he wakes up, looks at his cards, right? And he probably looks at his cards every morning to see if there's a chance to escape from Kaido. I bet you the morning that the Straw Hats land on Wano, he's going to be looking at his cards and he's going to be like, oh, that's new, kind of to foreshadow that some fucked up shit's gonna happen because now that Straw Hats are there, he's gonna use the Straw Hats distracting Kaido as a chance to escape from Kaido. I bet.
I'll give you a cookie if you're correct.
All right, but yeah, so that's predictions, dude.
Predictions. I hope Jinbei doesn't die, but if he dies, well, are you guys ready for? Is this the final? Are you guys ready for the final fanboy Katakuri prediction? Either weekly. You
gotta do something again, man. I refuse to never see him again.
All right, so prediction for Katakuri. Katakuri comes. He comes, right? First and foremost, he uses his mochi to sink the Big Mom pirate ship, and then he one-shots Big Mom, and then he becomes one-shots Jinbei, and then becomes a part of the part of the Straw Hat crew. Good game.
So he comes up, kills Jinbei, and he's like, "Yo, can I join instead?" And Luffy's like, "Fuck yeah, you can."
The dick riding is strong with this one.
Oh, okay. Real prediction.
So my real prediction is because it's still gonna take them a while to get away. So I'd probably say there's gonna be at least one more confrontation between Luffy and Big Mom. But with all the stuff going on and stuff like that, I feel like they eventually will get away.
Well, yeah, I mean, I still think that honestly, it's gonna be a Bon Clay moment. You remember Bon Clay from Impel Down, where they were leaving Impel Down, and then they looked back and they were talking to him on the snail, and he was sacrificing himself. I think this is gonna be where Jinbei is up there, and he's just he's just staring Big Mom in the face, and Big Mom's trying to get over to the Straw Hats, and maybe Jinbei keeps fucking with the water currents so that she can't go past him and get to the Straw Hats. So then she's like, "All right, Jinbei, I guess you're dying," and then watch Jinbei die as they sail away.
Yeah.
And here's why that would be interesting to me, right? I think that what I want to see more than anything is some character development for Luffy, because I think that what we just witnessed was one of the biggest failures on the Straw Hats part of all time. Because it's a little bit, I want Luffy to realize that what he did was actually quite selfish. Because by going into the Big Mom, because remember, Zoro warned him against it. He warned him about getting involved in another Yonko. Do you realize how much shit could be fucked up because of what he did? Jinbei could die because of this. Pedro's already killed himself for him. I still think that the Fishman Island itself might be destroyed, because remember, we have that prediction from Madame Charlie back in Fishman Island. She predicted that the Fishman Island would be destroyed, and it would be caused by Luffy. So Luffy might piss off Big Mom so much that Big Mom, out of spite, goes and destroys Fishman Island.
Damn, that would.
Yeah. So I want there to be a moment where Luffy fucking has to realize that like his selfishness caused a lot of other people's harm. And remember, he promised to protect Fishman Island. If he can't protect Fishman Island, in fact, he gets fucked up. I would love to see that. And I would like to see some sort of confrontation between Zoro and Luffy, because Zoro very specifically was like, I don't want you to go there and get him. I think you should leave him. I think this is a bad idea. And he told him over and over and over again. So if they come back, Jinbei's dead, Fishman Island gets destroyed, this shit, that shit, Zoro is going to have a fucking I told you so moment. And we all know that out of every fucking crewmate in the Straw Hat crew, Zoro's the one that ain't afraid of fucking saying, Luffy, you fucked up.
Because Zoro's best friend.
No. Again, remember you told me that I made a good point when I said Zoro follows him more for a means to an end of his goal than a friendship. But either way, what was I saying? Anyway, but yeah, for real. Final point here is that I would like to. One of the things that I think has been foreshadowed from the very beginning, and I'm going to send you a video later, Thurman. It's from a YouTuber named Joy Boy. He does like One Piece theories. You ever watch him?
No.
He theorizes that Luffy and Zoro are going to have like an actual all balls out fight one day, because like the tensions have been rising between them ever since the whole like, oh, I'll leave if you keep me. Remember, there was the I'll leave this crew if you let Zoro or if you let Usopp back in, and then there was the moment in Punk Hazard where he was fucking around and he's like, this is the new world, you gotta stop fucking around, and then he proceeded to keep fucking around. Like, so I think that Zoro might legitimately be getting fucking pissed at Luffy. I would love to fucking fight between them personally, but
yeah, I think that'd be interesting.
Also, I have one more idea that I want to run past you. Remember that they had the rubbings of the poneglyphs?
Yeah.
They were their entire ship just got pulled underwater. Do you think those fucking rubbings are okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's something to think about, actually.
Yeah. So what if they fucking lose those rubbings?
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
Unless there's gonna be just some gag by Oda, like where Brooks like, nope, my skull's waterproof. I'll be interested to see if that comes into play, because I could see a moment where they're sailing away and they're like, wow, I can't believe we made it out. Wait, where the fuck's the rubbings?
That'd actually be kind of funny. Yeah. You brought up a lot of good points here.
Thank you. But yeah, that's where I'd like to see it go. I'm hyped because I think we could see a Jinbei death coming up here, and I want me some Reverie.
The Reverie.
Thank you for watching.
Laters.